truth about fruit and why it's great for your mental health. I'm Jess Exco, and in case we haven't met yet, I'm a trauma coach in childhood abuse and a regenerative detoxification specialist. And here's why fruits are so freaking good for you. There's this fallacy that's going around that you shouldn't eat fruit. And I actually fell for that fallacy, by the way. I thought that I was going to put on weight with fruit. I thought it's going to spike up my sugar levels, all of these things. And so I had to avoid certain fruits just so I don't put on weight or get a sugar trip in my brain chemicals. But that is not true at all. And that's the sad thing that's going on with the marketing around fruits. It's beautiful to eat all sorts of fruits. In fact, you and I are designed to be frugivores, believe it or not. It's just that along the way, there's been changes around the weather, and so people who live in colder climates are living in an alkaline environment, and they need to find a way to warm themselves, and this is where meat was introduced. However, that climate and that diet is not suitable for optimal health for mankind. By design, we're supposed to live on tropical islands eating fruits and fresh mountain spring water. That's what we're supposed to be eating. And I understand in this day and age, society has evolved, our diets have evolved. But it's really important for you to understand that you don't need the latest fad diet, because it's just another theory like the Atkins diet that has proven there are short-term benefits, but there's long-term side effects that are very detrimental to your body's health and your well-being, such as going into ketosis, where you are constantly consuming protein from meat and then you starve yourself off, and that's toxic. This is where you can actually bring yourself into a shock or potentially death because of the amount of nitrogen, protein, and acids that you've consumed from an Atkins diet or going into ketosis. So we need to bring it back to basics, which is coming back home. What's in here, our true nature, and the way that God has designed us. And that's through fruits. So why are fruits beneficial to your mental health? Fruits are Mother Earth's gifts to mankind. It is a living food, unlike rice, unlike wheat, unlike tofu, unlike seeds. When you pick a fruit straight from the tree, the flavonoids and the vibration that you've taken on raises your consciousness and your energy field. That's how it should be. The reason people are suffering from so many mental health disorders is because they are not on the right diet. Instead, they've been given antidepressants, vaccines, pharmaceuticals to numb them, and that suppresses trauma. I've worked with many clients all over the world who have taken pharmaceuticals, and every single one of them has told me it numbs them, but it doesn't get to the root cause of the problem. The trauma, the anger, the hatred, the anxiety, the panic attacks, the nightmares, the flashbacks are still there. And this is why they come to see me. Because they are looking for a holistic path that could truly set them free. And this is why I've created this YouTube channel. to help you how you can become sustainable by being your own healer and stop giving your sovereignty away to the outside. It's all in here. You just got to remember how to come back home, back to your true nature. And Mother Earth is the greatest teacher that can show you that. And I spend so much time with Mother Earth every single morning to reconnect and to remind myself of my true nature so I can truly show up for humanity how they can too. Fruits are electrical foods. They're full of electrolytes, full of energy, and it's because they're full of natural sugars. And there's this fear around sugar. I don't want to have too many fruits because I have diabetes. Again, that is a fallacy by the medical industry. The reason why diabetics are the way they are is because of their diet and genetics. And the root cause to that is weak pancreas and weak adrenals. It's not functioning properly. So the sugar levels go down. So that's why this terminology of diabetes has been created. But if you bring any sick, terminally ill person back to fruits and only fruits, they can regenerate themselves. And depending the depth or the stage of that illness, the longer they need to be on just fruits, as well as herbal formulas, which I recommend to my clients while they start this deep detoxification journey to rebuild their life again, their bodies again, their mindset again, their consciousness again, their energy again, so they can feel alive. So eat as many fruits as you want, regardless of what your doctor or naturopath or nutritionist says, but it's really up to you if you want to follow their advice. And you decide, has their protocol worked for you so far? And if it hasn't, then you might want to consider checking out my free webinar, how you can reclaim your life with optimal quantum health in just 3 months. Just click on the link below and it will bring you to a different page for you to register. You might want to check out Dr. Morse and his book about how we're actually designed to be frugivores. This will give you a lot more clarity why keeping your diet so simple is going to pay you in dividends. And the number one ingredient that you want to be consuming every single day and having it for breakfast and for dinner are fruits. And the most potent fruits are melons and berries. They are the highest in electrolytes and they act like astringents. They pull the poisons and the toxins out of your organs, out of your bones, out of your tissues so they can be eliminated. I've experienced the pain that was going on in my intestines because of the pull every time I had with consuming organic wild blueberries or a juicy watermelon. I feel the pull in my intestines. And I'm so determined to complete my 6-month fruit diet because I want to get as much stuff out of my system as possible. I've already got maggots out, mold out, sulfur, and there's so much more. So much more. Mucoid plaque that's clogging up my colon, amyloid plaque that's clogging up my brain. And if we don't address these issues, this is why people suffer from dementia, brain fog, because of the amyloid plaque, the plaquing from heavy metals, from vaccines and heavy metal exposures and pesticides and herbicides that's been sprayed on our fruits and vegetables. This is why I choose to consume organic produce, and I get it directly from my local farmer or a sustainable and reliable source. It always pays to do your research. Be mindful what you put in your body. And if you got so much from this, I would love for you to give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube video, share it with your family and friends, leave a comment below, and check out all of my other videos that I've got on here to support your journey ahead. And if you're suffering from panic attacks, anxiety, depression, all these things, they can be easily dissolved. And that starts by consuming fruits. It's full of electricity. It lights up the brain and the nervous system. Give it a go. You have nothing to lose. You're going to feel so different when you consume fruits, if not a lot of it, as well as participating in my trauma recovery work. May this serves you, my love. Namaste.